Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the group exhibit Hydrogen Fuel Cells Europe here at the Hanover Fairground in the year of 2023. My name is Mona Lee. I'll be your moderator here at the Technical Forum. I invite you all to come and have a seat. First row is still empty. You can have a seat. You can have complimentary drinks. There are two lovely ladies walking around serving you with the drinks. We started with hydrogen fuel cells, and at that time we called it hydrogen fuel cells batteries in 1995. Now it's the year of 2023. We have more than 200 exhibitors from more than 20 countries. So we have reached a market level, and I'm happy to be here. I'm really proud to be here to discuss the technology behind hydrogen fuel cell applications, ideas, and so on. Our upcoming topic will be leveraging process automation to enable hydrogen sustainable projects, and for that we'll have the Sustainability and Decarbonization DACH Business Development Manager from Emerson, Mr. Tassilo Gast. A warm welcome.
All right, so good afternoon also from me. Hello to everyone. So before I kick off this presentation, I want to say hello and good afternoon to everyone sitting here in the audience. It's always awesome to see so many interested people being interested in the process automation for scalable hydrogen and sustainability projects. I also want to say hello and good afternoon to the participants online. It's good that you're watching this on stream. So one more thing to say, if you have any question during the presentation or afterwards, please feel free to ask these questions to me. Or I also want to add, we will be found here in this hall 13 and we will be in booth D36 all week, starting from today until Friday. So if you have any questions regarding this presentation or any technical topics, please feel free to reach out to us in our booth D36. All right, I'm the Business Development Manager for Decarbonization and Sustainability in the DACH region. So I'm strategically taking our approach from Emerson for Germany, Austria and Switzerland. And I'm very happy to be here today to guide you through this presentation. So quick and rough introduction. Who are we from Emerson? Where do we come from? Just a compact intro. Right after that, I will take a look together with you at our process automation portfolio. And after that, we will take a look at the scalable hydrogen projects and how our process automation portfolio can help you to scale up your projects. All right, Emerson at a glance. Just a real and quick overview who we are from Emerson. We are a global process automation company. We are to be found everywhere around the globe. We are approximately 80,000 employees right now. And we have, of course, a big portfolio also for the hydrogen and sustainability market. If we look at what we are doing in the DACH region, you can see that we have a lot of service bureaus, we have engineers, we have sales engineers in these regions, we have production facilities. So we are really a company based here in Germany, Austria and Switzerland. We have a proven track record of some of very big projects in the hydrogen business. Some of them I'm going to show a little bit later. And since we are a global company, we are not always also just not dealing with our products and with our clients and customers. We ourselves, of course, also try to be a company that's heading towards a green and sustainable future. That's why we agreed on having our GHG emissions zero, our scope 1, 2, and 3 by zero in 2045. And that's where we want to aim at our very, very, very efficient goals by 2030. All right, so now I want to take you through a little bit of our process automation portfolio that we can deliver in the hydrogen and sustainability market. So one thing that you need to know about this portfolio is that this portfolio is our Emerson portfolio. These are our brands. These are brands and products where we have product managers for, where we have engineers for, service technicians for. So you can really be sure that we know what of products we can offer here and we know how they work and we can deliver you a lot of knowledge for these products. If we start at the bottom line, we have a broad portfolio of field devices for hydrogen and sustainability projects. Not only measurement and flow, like pressure, temperature, level and flow devices, but also talking about liquid and gas analytical components, as well as solenoids, pneumatics and final control. So everything that really touches the media, measures something and delivers this data for you and your process automation control system. But not only that, if we look one step ahead, like on the 7th layer here, we also have the control systems within Emerson. So we're talking about DCS control systems, safety systems, our Delta V system that we have in-house, or also modular controls and PLCs, which are of course very, very important in this market of the containerized and modularized solutions in the hydrogen world. So now we gathered all the data from the field devices and put them through our control systems. At the end, of course, you can see it up here. The laser pointer is sadly not good enough. We need to do something with all the data that we gathered. So on top of that, our data management occurs, and we can save all these data. We can put them in process control visualization systems. We have energy and emissions management systems. So everything that you can do and want to do with the data to have your control system and your plant and your process running. And again, as I just mentioned in the beginning, all these products come from us, from Emerson, and we provide them in various projects for the hydrogen world. And if we look at a little bit more specific occasions and a little bit more projects in the hydrogen world, I have just some examples to show you here that we deal with. For example, on the left-hand side, the top left corner, the hydrogen refueling stations. We have some various products for these special projects, as well as alkaline and PEM electrolyzers, which will of course play a very big and major role in our future hydrogen production to come in Europe and also in Germany. What we also offer is a combination in all of the products that we have, which of course one example can be this hydrogen skid injection, where we combine all our products together to provide you with a complete point solution. And of course, we talked about production of hydrogen, we talked about the transport of hydrogen, and at the end, of course, comes the usage and the distribution of hydrogen, which can be consumed, of course, by fuel cells at the end of the day, or it can be stored and saved. So in all of these parts of the hydrogen value chains, you can find our Emerson portfolio. And maybe if you look carefully at the page that I showed before this, you saw that from the middle of 2022, we have an acquisition made, which is the company AspenTech, which some of you may be familiar with. And together with AspenTech, Emerson has even a bigger portfolio and even a bigger advantage to help you in this hydrogen market. And I want to show you some examples and some of the techniques here. So what you see here is the sustainability pathway from Emerson and AspenTech together, which means that Emerson and his portfolio, together with the acquisition of AspenTech, is able to help you not just with delivering parts and product, but also with the data management, with engineering, with design, and also, of course, what is very important today, the scale-up of production plans for hydrogen. So what you see here is starting with even when there's no plant even built, just the planning phase, going all the way into operation, and then having a plant running and doing solutions and improvement of existing plants for hydrogen production. This is what AspenTech and Emerson can do together for you to be more successful in your plants. What I also brought with me today is some examples of the combination of Emerson and AspenTech's portfolio that I want to show just real quickly and real brief here. So if you look at the top left corner, we helped Air Products together, Emerson and AspenTech, to save over $1 million in their hydrogen production plant. So making it more efficient, taking a deep dive in their data, and then improving their production capacity to produce the hydrogen in a better way. The other part I want to show is on the top right corner. This is Air Liquide, the biggest PEM electrolyzer now running in the world. This was also a combination of Emerson and AspenTech emissions. And also maybe one thing that I want to show you in advance is the company Nouryon, which runs for alkaline electrolysis. I think it is in Norway, and they're using Emerson products, not only valves and measurement technology, but also the AspenTech solutions for scaling up, improving their production, and maintaining the efficiency of the whole plant. So I just don't want to go to all of these examples. As I said in the beginning, time is short in this presentation. If you have the time, if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out in our booth D36. We'll be there all week. And then we can have a cup of coffee and discuss more of these solutions that we provided for the hydrogen market. So one last slide. What is the advantage for you using Emerson as your main automation partner at your site? Obviously, we can cover a lot of the automation portfolio that you need for the hydrogen value. We have field devices, control systems, data management, in combination with AspenTech, a whole other level of combined portfolio. If you choose Emerson at the partner at your site, you're participating from a global company that has partners and customers in the whole world. And of course, what's also helping you is that you have one instance for the whole automation portfolio, and you can rely on us to really have a shorter time to market, to speed up and ramp up your production and your processes. So we will be at your site. And if you choose Emerson and their partners, we will be able to supply you with complete point solutions, meaning that you can rely on our products and our portfolios with our companies. So I think I'm on time. Thank you so much for the attention, and I'm open for questions and hope we can have a little chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tassilo Gast, for being our guest. If you have a question at this time, I can take your question from the audience. So no question at this time.
That's good.
I do have a question for you, though.
Yes, thank you so much.
So what do you think is this year's most thrilling topic regarding hydrogen fuel cell business?
You mean hydrogen fuel cell business or hydrogen production?
Anything.
Anything, yeah. So, I mean, I think what's most important in the hydrogen business is the production of hydrogen itself right now. So talking about the scale-up capabilities of electrolyzer manufacturers. Because, as you know, there are not hundreds of electrolyzer manufacturers, and they are all packed with contracts and with orders. And I think this is really can be a limiting factor, and that's why we are here as an automation partner to really ramp up and scale up this production. I think that will be key in the future for all of us.
I highly agree. The demand is definitely there. So thank you very much, Mr. Tassilo Gast from Emerson.
Thank you so much.